Hi, yeah, I was actually gonna do a drift build type thing in this episode, but Orion seems to think that I will just be his labour boy and tune up his car, which I am going to now do if I can find it, while talking to you about what we're gonna be talking about. Where the fuck is this car? I'll talk to you as soon as I find this car. How much upgrades did he put on this thing, man? I thought I just saw it. There it is. Oh my god. Right. First of all, he's got it in four-wheel drive. Whoopsies. We'll be checking that back. Okay. We'll be lowering the power. I think 800's a bit far. I just feel like changing his car to like bog basics. Make it look really good for him. So yeah, we're just gonna do that for him. I actually quite like that on it. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about Forza 6's well, Forza 6's, oh my god, what am I doing with blah de blah? We're going to be talking about multiplayer, what I think we could do to improve multiplayer. So yeah, we're gonna start today off with that. I don't know where we're going to go with it, because, you know, it can go anywhere. But anyway, after yesterday's amazing episode with Orion, where we basically talked about, we kind of got a lot out, actually. I've got to say, we pretty much nailed, like, a lot of topics yesterday. It was quite an amazing episode. What we actually managed to do is create some new things because of Orion, and he came up with some amazing things that kind of link in with multiplayer. So I'm just going to go over the same things again. If you want them in detail, then, you know, feel free to, feel free to tell me. Yeah, so one of the things that Ryan pointed out was that multiplayer hubs, like, there should be like an area, just like a free roam area that you can just chill in with your, you know, with your car and all your friends' cars and your crew, and just have like a little drift or like free session, just like a lobby where you can all wait, you can change your cars, and then when you want to go into a race, you go in from there instead of this kind of thing. I think that would be really clever. The other thing he said was like competitions online, so like there'd be like drifting tournaments set up by Forza every week or so. And every week it'll be different. So one week it'll be drifting, the other it'll be drag, next it'll be racing, just like a constant thing. But some of the things I wanted to go over in today is that there's actually a lot of things today. The first one I wanted to do is introduce a new game mode. Now I've left this quite late, mainly because I really think that this thing should have been left quite late, because now it links in with everything I'm about to say in the next couple of episodes. So yeah, Rally Cross. I know full-on rally isn't probably the best, but Rally Cross should be a definite thing. Now, I know it's racing, but Rally Cross is a type of racing, and I'm a massive, massive, massive fan of Rally Cross. And I think that adding Rally Cross would open up so many doors to the way that everything is at the moment, including, you know, it would add tracks, it would add car customizations, it would add pretty much anything. So yeah, I definitely think that the Rallycross would be amazing. Now, I love the tournament idea. What I think they should now be doing is opening like Le Mans 24-hour style races. Now, I'm not saying they are 24-hour long, but like quite long races that hardcore fans can really get into, because, you know, for a game that's coming out a couple of years after Gran Turismo 5, you would have thought it would have the same things as Gran Turismo 5. It's kind of like, you know, I'm kind of looking at what's already out there and what we should have by now, and then like doing it based on that, really. So yeah, that's another thing. I think races should definitely be a thing. Also, just varied things. Like, when it comes to like drag, they've pretty much nailed it. You got the quarter mile, you got the half mile, you got the full mile, and maybe add a 2 mile. I don't know if anyone actually wants to do that. I mean, it'll be pretty pointless, but I mean, it'll be pretty cool as well. But as well as like Rallycross and maybe Gymkhana, even though it's quite a weird thing to score, I think drifting should be more in depth. So we have the drift points, and that's fine, but they don't class for reverse entries. We don't class for 360s. You don't class for rear wheel. No, like rear reverse drifting. I don't really do that, but I mean, you know what I mean. Like, and even in straights, like you go around a corner, yeah, and then as soon as you continue with the straight with the drift, it's like, nah, we're not doing it. Also, definitely think that stuff like drift tires should be a thing, but I'm talking about that tomorrow. So yeah, we'll get onto that tomorrow. So yeah, no, I definitely think that drifting should be in more depth, as well as every other car challenge. Like for example, racing, there should be lightweight F1 type racing, which is on like the F1 tracks, and then we should have like Le Mans racing, and then we should just have Cup racing or Le Mans, like GTR racing, or like like a more variety thing. Definitely think that the football thing from Forza 4 should stay. That was actually really fun, even though not many people went on it. I think that's really fun. I mean, there's not much we can really do to improve on multiplayer, but like, if we can, then I think most people would try to pick up something from it. I think the main thing that people would try and pick up on is like servers and like lobbies and all that. I think that drifting should have like a tandem thing as well, where you get points for the closer you get to the car, but you lose it all if you touch. And that should be like a 2-player, like a 16-player lobby, but every race is just 2 people on their own, and then the amount of points you get for following. But the chaser gets to chase, and they get the points, but the leader doesn't until it's their turn, and you get 1 time to go, 2 times to go on each, and then it'll be a bit more like Formula Drift rather than just drifting and then someone hitting you in the back and losing all your points, because maybe actually no, the leader should get points, because otherwise they'll just stop and ruin your chance of getting it. So yeah, the leader should get points for it as well, but less points. I don't know. They get standard drift points. I'll say that. Like, so the leader gets standard drift points, but like the chaser gets drift points times how close they get to the door. So if they get like a couple of inches away, it's like ×4. But if they get like if they get a couple of centimeters away, it's ×4. But if they get a couple of inches away, it's ×2. And then if they're just like trailing behind, it's ×1. Like, so kind of adds precision to it. I don't know. I just think maybe also we should have like cones on the road where you're not allowed to hit with drifting. Just like, because I feel like the multiplayer is just like a bit crowded with people who first of all want to ruin the fun of other people and stuff like that. And I think trying to make it more competitive would really help, because we can do all the fun things with our friends in private lobbies, and online should be more competitive in my opinion than it is right now. I go into drift lobbies and there's a couple of knobheads just driving into people, and then there's 1 or 2 people just smack chatting people. I mean, that's not Forza's fault. This is why I'm trying to improve multiplayer, not like the Forza community. This isn't the Forza community's fault. This is not Forza's fault. This is the people who play Forza, which technically can be classed as a community, but the only way we can change this is by the multiplayer, by making it more. And then we should have like a mess around server where it's just like they play random games with random cars, and that's that. Also, I think we should have up to 20 people on a race. I mean, I think F1 goes to 40. I don't know. I think it can. And NASCAR gets tons. No, Formula 1 doesn't get to 40. What am I on about? Yeah, I'm talking shit now. Now I'm thinking of other sports. But yeah, no, we should have like follow the leader, time trials. With Rallycross, you can have rally stages where it's like, 1 car goes and then 30 seconds later another car goes, and it's like split times. There's by adding like new game modes, you add so many more options, and the more options we get, the more replayable it will be. Another big factor in this is the replayability factor. If you're just going to add the same bog basic drift thing that we've had since Forza 4, maybe even Forza 3 actually, I didn't really play online on Forza 3, then you know, we're going to lose interest eventually. I mean, I know we haven't yet, that's because there's new cars and everything, but honestly, I mean, with Project Cars coming out and all that, where split times are going to be amazing, tuning's going to be crazy, and everything like this is going to be out, Forza need to step up their game, and I'm just trying to push them out. But yeah, I think that's going to be that for this episode. If you have any add-ons, then please tell me. I'm really enjoying this series. I don't know, I think it's because I just like the idea of I might actually make a difference in the Forza community. I don't know, I kind of like designing, though, coming up with ideas for games. At one point I did really want to become a games developer, and I even created it, like, well, not created, but came up with an idea for a game, which I might tell you in a future episode, like the idea. But yeah, I think these ideas me and then Orion came up with yesterday are really gonna help if they you know, if they become a thing. Now Orion's car is fine. I've tuned it to what I think is necessary. If Orion watches this video and sees what I did to it, that would be really funny. But I mean, hopefully he'll be able to drift this car. I might have added a bit too much camber for him, I'm not too sure, but I have definitely made it controllable. Just see how he deals with the car now. I'm going to send it back to him at the end of this video. This video was actually meant to be me designing a car based on a Hot Wheels car. And, well, it didn't. So, next episode, either I'll be doing that or I'll have done it. So, I mean, get ready for that. But yeah, that's all for this episode, guys. Tomorrow's episode will be parts and like customizations for your cars. I'm pretty sure I haven't done this already. I've done, just go through the episodes. I did the paint, what did I do next? The paint, the decal in one, and then I did something, and then I did the community, and now I'm on this. What was the something? Why am I trying to think? This is so difficult. It should be on my channel. This is gonna kill me. 1 second. Why the hell do I forget? YouTube. My channel. It's gonna, as soon as I get it, I'm gonna be like, fuck, I knew it. Tuning. Bollocks. Yeah, so we got the painting, the tuning, the community, and today's episode is the, you know... Wait, is this only the fourth one? What? Okay. So I got 5, 6, 7... Yeah, okay, that's fine. So we did the paint on episode 1, tuning on episode 2, community on episode 3, and today we did multiplayer. Tomorrow will be upgrades, like engines and all that, and things that I should be added. Saturday will be maps, tracks, like that kind of thing, and then Sunday will be the climax, which will be the cars, and that will be an extra long episode. That'll be like 20 minutes long, so if you want to stick around for that, then make sure you do. I'll be going through everything that I think needs to be in the game, with reasons, opinions, and obviously free will for you to comment down for suggestions, ideas, since I will be tweeting this all to Turn 10 and email, and also get ready for that. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I've enjoyed making it. If you did enjoy it, make sure to hit that like button. If you want to see Orion's channel, which is the person I made this car for, there'll be a link in the description. And as always, guys, I will see you in the next one. Yeah, thanks for all the support, guys. It's been great. Loving it. Anyway, catch you in the next one. Bye.